Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about Top 10 Expensive Vegetables. So make sure to watch the full video. Certain vegetables can be shockingly expensive and rare. We aren't talking about pricier vegetables you might find in your average grocery store. We're talking about the most expensive vegetables you'll have to go to some lengths to acquire because they are either sold only by licensed vendors or due to their extremely difficult growing conditions. We've gathered a comprehensive overview of expensive vegetables from around the world. This guide will cover how they are produced, their price range, and how you might acquire them. Here's the list of 10 most expensive vegetables. 1. 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞 cocktail and cherry tomato. 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞 is an independent small business for vegetable breeders located in Enkhuizen, Holland. The company breeds all of its tomatoes without genetic modification, which adds to the cost. Their tomatoes are hardy, disease-resistant, and flavorful. 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐞's most expensive tomato varieties are their cocktail tomatoes. These tomatoes are glossy and firm, with a sweet and aromatic flavor. We love cocktail tomatoes for their on-the-vine look while we char them in a seasoned cast iron. 2. 𝐸𝐵𝐞 avocado. Avocados are both fruits and vegetables. Just like a tomato is botanically considered as a fruit, but is commonly considered a vegetable. Though they are a trendy food, avocados are one of the costliest foods to grow in terms of the extraordinary labor required. They are expensive because of the resources growers must put in to cultivate good quality plants. Growers need the right water, fertilizer, pruning approach, pest control, and sunburn protection for their trees. Avocado orchards must be planted from trees sourced from certified nurseries. And orders from these nurseries have to be placed years in advance. 3. White asparagus. White asparagus, known as 𝐕𝐸𝐸𝐻𝑆pargel, is a German delicacy. You can usually pick these up in mid-March at a German farmer's market at staggeringly high prices. Germans refer to this plant as white gold, and the more expensive it is, the more the taste is assured. According to consumers, this plant tastes different from normal asparagus. It is softer and more delicate than regular asparagus and has a subtler flavor. The main reason this variety is so expensive is time. Asparagus crops take 2 years to mature, so farmers need to make up the cost. Every care is put into making sure the crop is not exposed to the sun to maintain its tender, almost translucent white flesh. 4. Pink lettuce. Pink lettuce is actually known as pink chicory, a lettuce look-alike. You may have seen it on your social media because of its rare color. Around 4 years ago, it was one of the hottest vegetables served at New York's trendiest restaurants, including King, Legacy Records, Cafe Altro Paradiso, and Cafe Cluny. It was originally cultivated in the Veneto region of Italy, but has since been outsourced to places like Pennsylvania and California. 5. Yamashita spinach or 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 spinach. Asifumi Yamashita sources his seeds directly from Japan and chooses them for flavor rather than durability, which explains the unceasing care he gives his vegetables. He exclusively grows 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 spinach, which is leafy, vivid purple spinach that requires a specific temperature range and acidic soil. It has been described as tasting uniquely crisp and nutty, and not like spinach at all. The sky-high prices have everything to do with Yamashita himself. He handpicks vegetables that are perfectly ripe in season on very particular days. All of his vegetables are grown on a small farm that Yamashita has tilled and farmed from scratch. He tends all of his vegetables by hand as well. He attributes his success as a grower to the consistent close care and attention he puts into his vegetables each day. 6. Yamashita Kabu. Kabu is a strain of Japanese white turnip. We already mentioned that Asifumi Yamashita sells some of the priciest vegetables in the world, and this goes for his famed Kabu as well. The Kabu is Yamashita's trademark vegetable, and what first got culinary heads turning. His variety is softer and sweeter than typical European turnips. He is famous in the culinary world for his dedication to his vegetables and the results. He draws on his past experience cultivating bonsai to tend to his vegetables. He carefully trims and inspects each vegetable by hand and provides unique care to each vegetable, depending on the strain's needs. 7. 𝐷𝐸𝐵𝐾 avocado. Avocados are both fruits and vegetables. Just like a tomato is botanically considered as a fruit, but is commonly considered a vegetable. Though they are a trendy food, avocados are one of the costliest foods to grow in terms of the extraordinary labor required. 𝐷𝐸𝐵𝐾's fruits and vegetables are grown in perfectly climate-controlled greenhouse environments and are monitored day in and day out. Their products are displayed in a glass case, look, but don't touch, and are expertly gift-wrapped upon purchase. The 𝐷𝐸𝐵𝐾 avocado is no exception. It is probably the most expensive avocado you'll find in the world. 8. White asparagus. White asparagus, known as 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐸, is a German delicacy. Germans eat the long, white spears with butter and ham. According to consumers, this plant tastes different from normal asparagus. It is softer and more delicate than regular asparagus and has a subtler flavor. The main reason this variety is so expensive is time. Asparagus crops take 2 years to mature, so farmers need to make up the cost. Every care is put into making sure the crop is not exposed to the sun to maintain its tender, almost translucent white flesh. 9. Wasabi. The wasabi condiment is fresh, nutritious, and made from grating the rhizome, root or stem, of the wasabi japonica plant. The real plant tastes bright and green, and almost nothing like the pungent horseradish powder we're used to. This plant belongs to the Brassica family and is native to the cool, moist areas along mountainous regions in Japan. It's this highly specific combination of soil conditions that makes wasabi one of the most difficult plants to cultivate in the world. Plenty of farmers have tried and failed to grow this plant. Farmers in Japan have tried to replicate the growing conditions by flooding gravel beds with mountainous water with some success. 10. Hop shoots. Hop shoots are a tender part of the hop vines, and they taste like a cross between beer and asparagus. They are harvested from the tips of the plants that won't bear flowers used for beer. These shoots are quite small but have an interesting and unique flavor. European hop shoots in countries that consume a lot of beer can grow to the thickness of asparagus. Generally, only the first 3 inches of the tips are eaten because the rest of the shoot is too tough to consume. They are expensive because they are extremely difficult to harvest. The shoots do not grow uniformly on the vine, and it takes a bit of effort to discern them in the tangle of vines. What do you think about our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.